Hey Leo, I hope you all are doing well. This is going to be a general reading for your next 3 lucky surprises. So, Leo, I do have a deal going on right now for personals. It is a video reading. It's 3 questions. It's 25-25. You get it within 2 business days. Leo, also at the time that this is posted, on the day that this is posted, there will be a what's coming towards you for your sign as well. I'm going to do it for the fire signs and the earth, and then the following day I'll do the air and the water. Okay, so, if you want to watch out for that, you're more than welcome to do that. So, it should be a what's coming towards you up as well, possibly at the time of this reading, but definitely on this day. Okay, see what we have here for you, Leo. Wow. So, Leo, I think that there is something that maybe you've been caught up in. It's had a grip on you here. Some of you, if this is a love situation, it might involve a Capricorn, a Gemini, or possibly another Leo. Doesn't necessarily have to, but you are starting off with the King of Wands, Leo. This is your energy. I do think that on one hand, I feel like for some of you, this is going to be a new person that could be coming towards you. Somebody who's very funny, outgoing, respectful. I feel like this is somebody who can make you laugh. They could be like life of the party type of energy, but I also feel that when it comes to this, it's also a new respect that you're gaining here. And I think for a lot of you, it has to do with like ending something, breaking away from something really toxic here. And it almost feels to me like you're in a new environment. Like there are new people around you who are more respectful, or who can see your worth, your value a lot more clearly than folks that you were around before. So I'm wondering if this might be a new work environment. Or maybe this is like a new friend group. For some of you, if this has to do with, like, say, for example, if you were with someone in the past and their family and their friends didn't care for you, I feel like this could be a whole new ball game if this is a new person. I think you could connect really well with the people that care for them. So the energy looks great there for that. For the most part, I feel like it's going to be a new person, okay, or new respect. Either way it goes, good thing here, right? 2 of Swords is showing up as blessing number 2. And I think that this is a good thing as well. It's kind of, it feels to me like it's tying in with this energy once again here, where you're cutting something out, cutting something off that had a really strong grip on you. Some of you, you're going to break away from a really toxic habit. Maybe you're going to like stop smoking, or you're going to stop, drinking soda, whatever the case may be. I feel like you're setting a strong boundary. Some of you, this is going to be with people, with relationships, with how much you're giving. I feel like you could definitely be drawing a line here. For the most part, like there's this energy of protecting your heart space. You can see the arms crossed over the heart space here. He's like, I'm not going to do this again. It really feels to me as if this is something that had an intense hold on you. And so that's why it's showing up as a lucky surprise, because for some of you, I feel like you may really be surprised with yourself that you were able to do this, that you were able to release this, to stop it, to cut that person off, whatever the case may be. It really feels like a strong boundary being set that you may not have really had a whole lot of faith in yourself when it comes to doing that, as lucky surprise number 2. As for number 3, I feel like this is something that you really don't see coming. It almost feels to me like you knock off like dead weight here. It feels to me like you set this boundary here, you break away from something toxic, and it raises your vibration here in a way that you really don't see coming. Like the 10 of Pentacles showing up here, this is abundance. Like this is one of the most sought after cards in the deck as it pertains to work, money, business. This is a card of abundance, stability, and when it comes to this being a card of wealth, like wealth is going to be different to everyone, right? A lot of people, they're like, oh, it's just about money, and that's not the case here. Like there is a family in the card as well. So this is about long-term stability in multiple areas, not just work, money, and business. It's just that the Pentacles do typically lean towards those things. However, like this is building a legacy. This is something really, really big, Leo. So I want to go ahead and get some more cards out here for you. What else do we have for Leo in regards to their next 3 lucky surprises? 9 of Pentacles energy. A lot of you can feel yourself getting there. You can feel that you're like at the finish line, or you're close to something big happening for you. You got the 9 of Pentacles, really taking care of yourself. This is another reason that I think for a lot of you, you're cutting out a bad habit. Because 9 of Pentacles can also be a card, like it's an intense focus on the self, you know, and so that can include your health. And I don't do health readings or health questions, so please keep that in mind. But I do think that you could be like putting a focus on that. It doesn't necessarily mean that something crazy is wrong. It could just mean that like you're taking preventative measures, or you're just taking care of yourself, doing the things that need to be done, right? What else do we have here for Leo in regards to this spread with their 3 next lucky surprises? 5 of Pentacles energy is showing up. That sounds about right, because when it comes to that 2 of Swords, like you're leaving something behind. There is something that really drains you in terms of how you see yourself, how you see your value and your worth. You know, 5 of Pentacles energy, Golden Dawn designers call this Lord of Material Trouble. So while it can represent some issues with work or with money, I feel there's a recovery from that if that's the case here. You got that 10 of Pentacles showing up, so obviously there's a recovery, you know, and for some of you, if you have been in this energy, that could very likely be why you don't see number 3 coming. You know, maybe you're like, gosh, am I going to be in this debt? Like, am I going to owe this forever? Am I going to, you know, be at this job forever? Whatever the case may be, that 10 of Pentacles is coming in, you know, and then you have the 5 of Pentacles showing up here for some of you because there's this, you know, there's this connection or this habit that's kind of made you feel down on yourself, you know, not really seeing yourself the same as worthy or able or whatever the case may be. And that's something that's going to change. Like the 2 of Swords is showing up here, like you're cutting yourself off from this energy here. Anything that's putting you in 5 of Pentacles, you're cutting yourself off from it, whether it's affecting your finances, the way that you view yourself, you know, whatever the case may be here, your health. I feel like you are cutting it out point blank, you know. What else do we have here for Leo in regards to this spread? 3 next lucky surprises. What else do we have for Leo in regards to this spread? 3 next lucky surprises. 10 of Wands energy. I think you already know this. You know, when it comes to the 10 of Wands, it is something that represents like a lot of hard work being done, you know, but I will say it's something that's definitely going to pay off, right? 10 of Wands will show up when you're carrying a burden. I'm wondering if for some of you, like you're hitting a weight loss goal or you're hitting, you know, and it's not necessarily all about, when we talk about weight loss, sometimes people can feel like, oh, it's about looks, you know, not necessarily, right? People do want to look good, you know, that's true, but also it's about how you feel as well, you know? So I think for some of you, you could be trying to feel better, you know, and do better by yourself. But when it comes to that 10 of Wands energy, it's also hard work when it comes to achieving this 10 of Pentacles, right? So if this 10 of Pentacles for you is talking about family, you know, say you want to build a family, right? Setting these boundaries might be really hard for you. Like when you come across somebody and you know they're not serious, you're not going to try to change their mind. You know, if they don't have feelings, if they don't want a commitment, you're not going to give them the chance to tell you that twice, right? So it's that kind of energy here. It's like, gosh, I got to move on to the next, right? And so that can be like really burdensome, you know, but it is worth the wait when you do finally get to that 10 of Pentacles. For others of you, this 10 of Pentacles, I really feel is financial abundance or abundance in the workplace when it comes to like feeling like you really connect with your job, you know, on a personal level. But, you know, that 10 of Wands, it does represent hard work. I don't think that's something that's lost on you here, Leo, at all. But I do think that it's kind of coming through, you know, to clarify these 2 10s. There is like light at the end of the tunnel. That way, if you're in 10 of Wands energy, know that it's going to be countered with 10 of Pentacles, right? So that's what I'm seeing here for you, Leo. I hope that this was helpful or fun or whatever you needed it to be. Don't forget that I do have a deal going on right now for personals. It is a video reading. It's 3 questions. You get it within 2 business days. It's $25.25. All of the details are down below. I'm going to leave that open until sometime on Thursday. So everything's down there if you're interested. But if this is where we part, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye.